Enterprise environmental factors are external influences that can impact the planning and execution of a project. These factors can include a wide range of elements such as organizational culture, industrial regulations, and external stakeholders' expectations. Understanding and considering these factors can help organizations to better anticipate and respond to challenges and opportunities during the course of a project. The culture of an organization can have a significant impact on the way that projects are managed and completed. For example, an organization with a risk-averse culture may be more cautious in its approach to projects, while an organization with a more agile culture may be flexible and open to change. Industry regulations can impact the way that a project is planned and executed. For example, a project in a pharmaceutical industry may be subjected to strict regulatory requirements that must be followed during the course of a project. The expectations of external stakeholders such as customers, regulators, and shareholders can have a significant impact on a project. Organizations must consider these expectations when planning and executing projects to ensure that they are meeting the needs and expectations of these stakeholders. Market conditions such as economic trends and competitive landscape can also impact a project. For example, a project that is planned and executed during a recession may face different challenges than one that is launched during a period of economic growth or boom. Enterprise environmental factors can influence a project in a number of ways. These factors can impact the planning, execution, and overall success of a project. Some of the ways that enterprise environmental factors can influence a project can be while determining the scope and objectives of the project, when determining the resources and constraints of the project, when influencing the stakeholders and their expectations, when determining the risk profile of the project, and there could be many examples. Overall, enterprise environmental factors are external influences that can impact a project in a number of ways, and by considering and responding to these factors, organization can better anticipate and respond to challenges and opportunities during the course of a project. Now, my questions to you: have you worked in an organization operating in the healthcare industry? Can you identify one or more regulatory requirements that influence the scope and objectives of your projects? Or have you worked on a project in a construction industry? Was it impacted by the market conditions? Can you identify any instance where availability of materials and cost of labor actually affected the resources and constraints of your projects? Imagine a project developed for a specific customer that may be influenced by a customer's expectations and requirements. Can you relate such instance where you had to consider such expectations or requirements, or both, when planning and executing a project? Have you been part of a project that was being launched in a volatile market that faced additional risks and that had to be carefully managed during the course of the project? Let me know in your comments. And also, let me know if you were unable to identify any environmental factors for your project. See you in the next lecture.